Are you ready for vacation? Well, here is our vacation. We went to Rome and we're going to take you along. So come along, sit back, and enjoy the views from here, Rome, Italy. And here's the first day and the view from our hotel room, IQ Hotel. We love the hotel. We did walk to Trevi Fountain, and there were a lot of gorgeous um, statues and things that we looked at. One corner in particular had four different, like waterfall statues like this on each corner. So I had to get a picture of each of the corners. They were beautiful. And here is a gardens that we passed on the way to Trevi Fountain. It was very beautiful. And here is Trevi Fountain. I took a picture of Trevi and then I did a video in a couple different places. It was so beautiful. The sound of the water was so relaxing. It was extremely crowded. We didn't find a place to sit and rest, so we just stood, moved down to the bottom layer so we could get a close-up view of the actual fountain. And, it is just gorgeous. The architecture in Rome is just amazing, and I loved it. And here is the restaurant that we found very close to Trevi Fountain. We went in, we ate, it was some good food. And this just gives you an idea of how crowded the streets were. We were walking back from Trevi Fountain to the hotel, and it was busy. The architecture is so beautiful. We did pass a few things that caught my eye, so I recorded them. And here's the next day, the Vatican Museum. We did have a tour guide that day, and my phone was running low on power. So I have a lot of pictures that I took. The actual Vatican Museum is very beautiful. The architecture there is unbelievable. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. We wound up having a 3-hour tour at the Vatican, and we thoroughly enjoyed our Vatican experience. For anyone who's going to Rome, you have to go to the Vatican and do the Vatican Museum, the Sistine Chapel, and the Saint Peters Basilica. They are so beautiful. Each area of the Vatican Museum has different types of treasures, as they consider them, which I can understand why, depending on which pope was in and what they were collecting, kind of thing, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just going through room after room of these gorgeous statues and paintings and rooms that were decorated so opulently. It just took your breath away. And here's the center courtyard. Well, you can look down into the courtyard, and then you're escorted around a lot of collections and into some more beautiful areas in the Vatican Museum. We did tours by locals, and I know that if you show up to the Vatican Museum, they do have people offering tours out front that you can hook up with and get a tour. They seem to be very good tours also. We just wanted ours planned ahead of time to make sure that we got in. If you have a tour guide, you get to skip the line, which is very long. So it's definitely a good idea to either plan on going to the Vatican Museum with a tour guide or getting one once you go in. And this is inside of Saint Peters Basilica. It was breathtaking. Every bit of this is not painted. It is actually tile mosaics or different colors of marble. It is amazing to look up and look everywhere, and it's a feast for the eyes just to see all the immaculate decorations. So beautiful, So many things to learn about in one place. You could just do a tour of the Saint Peters Basilica and be there probably for hours. I'm sure we did not see everything. We tried to see a lot in a short amount of time. We had an hour in there. It was just a lot to take in and so beautiful. I wished I could have taken more video, but you know, I did what I could with the power I had in my phone and just took the pictures of the things that were absolutely breathtaking to me, and I thought that y'all might enjoy also. I am not Catholic, so I did not realize all the different areas. Like this is St. Peter's actual burial area, which was impressive to say the least. They just have got it decorated, absolutely gorgeous. Just something that you just takes your breath away whenever you look at it. And then this altar at the end on the back side of St. Peter's burial area is so beautiful. The same day that we did the Vatican tour that morning, we also did the Colleseum, Pallentine Hill, and Forum that afternoon. This is the Arc de Titus, which is in the Forum, I believe it is. A beautiful arc, reminds me of the Arc de Triomphe that I learned about in French class. All of the different ruins had a lot of historical significance to Rome and the Roman people. The Colosseum itself is very beautiful. It is, yes, ruins, that's for sure, but whenever you do it with a tour guide, you get a lot of explanation of what they did there, why they did things there, you know, and how amazing it was at the time. We only had one day in Florence, so we tried to make the best of it. We didn't have a set agenda. We just walked around Florence, went to the middle Piazza, and, you know, found lots of beautiful buildings. And we did get to the very middle and sat down to have something refreshing to eat at Gilli's, which is very renowned for being in the Piazza and where you can sit down and just get something wonderful to eat. I'm going to pan around, let you see what the Piazza looks like. There's Gilli's right there with the outdoor seating, and it's just an open area in the middle of Florence where a lot of people come and just relax. And here is one of the churches or basilicas that are there. Look at that porchetta. That was beautiful. And that is a Milanese of some sort. I can't remember which. And whenever you come to Rome or Italy, a lot of places lay all the food out and you choose from what's laid out. So it's not like where you order and then they bring it to you. You choose it, they'll reheat it for you, and then it's time to eat. We had a great time in Rome and Florence. And, of course, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming fun while we visit Milan and Lake Como. Don't forget to click that link below and subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And let our family be a part of your family.